debating the next load. So we just stayed the night at Mom's. He got the bike out yesterday and ran over to Joplin. It's great staying at Mom's. We get free laundry, free showers. The only downside is now we smell like bacon.
Horrible.
Thanks for making bacon, Mom. We are back on the road on the way to delivery in Clarksville, Arkansas. We have to be down there at about 4 o'clock today. So it's 9:30. We have a 3.5 hour drive. I think we're gonna make it.
Yeah, we got plenty of time to get there.
Yeah. But we just got our return load, and they're gonna send us all the way from down there in Arkansas.
All the way back up to Kansas City, which is about a 7-hour drive.
We are going up to Riverside, Kansas?
Riverside, Missouri.
Missouri, right. It's just outside Kansas City. And we're going to a place called Premium Waters, and usually it's a drop and hook, so not real worried. My only concern is that our delivery appointment in Clarksville is at 4, and our pickup appointment is at 6.
It's a 7-hour drive, dog.
Math ain't
I'll be at
mathing.
Walmart a minimum of 2 hours.
Oh, at least, yeah.
I won't leave Walmart until after 6 p.m., I guarantee it.
Yeah. So, math ain't mathing, but with it being a drop and hook, that really shouldn't be a big deal. I don't know. We'll find out. But in the meantime, enjoy the scenery. That load. We do have our next load, however.
We are currently in Cherokee, Iowa. Just dropped this load. Now we are deadheading to Sioux City, Iowa. Drop this trailer off, then we will bobtail over to Curly's Food Incorporated. We're taking that down to Kansas City to Lineage, which is a huge warehouse.
I'm not sure if we've been here before or not. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of think that maybe we have. But let's go find out for sure. looked up, you shouldn't see any of the signage. This is Smithfield, and we have indeed been here before. One other
Been a while.
time. Yeah, well, it's been a very long time. I'm not even sure I was doing YouTube then. Here we are now, and I guess we're gonna go find a place to park for the night, and I guess we'll see you guys in the morning on the way down to KC. Checked in. I figured I'd check in and give you a tattoo update. It has been exactly 3 weeks and 1 day since we had them done, and mine looks like I have some sort of disease. His just looks like he's got some scabs. Actually looks pretty good. We have our next load. We are down here in Olathe at the moment at the Lineage, and as soon as we can get through the gate and get this trailer dropped off, we will be headed over to, is it Lenexa? Yeah. Lenexa to Shasta Beverage, which we're both pretty sure is actually the Coke bottling plant over there. And then we're taking that up to Menards Distribution Center in Shelby, Iowa.
I'm back. We've been here already this morning. I forgot to put reefer fuel in the tank, so we had to go back and get reefer fuel.
Really nothing else to report. Oh, wait a minute. Take that back. There is something else to report. So we picked up this truck. We got this brand new truck in May of this year. And if you remember back several months ago, we were having issues with the APU and running the AC and tripping the breaker.
Guess what's happening again?
Yeah. And I think it's maybe been, 3 months since we got the new compressor?
Oh, not even that.
Yeah, no, not even that. Yay. So, like I've said before, we're going on home time next week, so it's not going to get taken care of before we go home. I already know this. So, it'll have to wait until we come back from home time, but I can pretty well guarantee you that and a grease job are going to be some of the first things that we do after we get back out from home time. But first, let's get this load delivered and the next one picked up. Been a slight change of plans. Not a good one either. We ended up having to wait there until they emptied a trailer. So now we are 4 hours later. They want us to help with a swap. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. Do you know? No, all we know is that it's a load coming from Sioux City on its way to Waco, Texas. And I'm guessing the guy who's going to swap it down to us either doesn't have the hours to take it, or like the last time we did a swap, isn't an OTR driver.
Now, I think what this one is we are picking up the slack on a load that is late. We got to try to be in Waco tomorrow at 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. It's currently 4.
It's 3:30 right now.
3:30. The driver that has the load is 4 hours away, and
I'm going to have to leave about 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning.
so that means
I'm
like
going to get about 4 hours of sleep.
basically what we ought to do is go to the truck stop and go to bed, but I don't know if that'll happen. And we have to be home in 3 days. Oh, and to add to all of this, we're running recap hours. Always an adventure.
It's going to be a 9-hour drive, basically.
But we have to go through Fort Worth. morning.
Hi.
It was a long night last night.
No, it wasn't. It was a short night last night.
It was a long awake night, short asleep night. Last we knew, a guy was bringing us a load that had to be in Waco today.
That's still true. Well, he messaged me and told me that the trailer, there's something wrong with the trailer. Told me what it was. Like, okay, well, he gets here. He shows me what's wrong with the trailer. On these trailers, the tandem axles on the back of the trailer, they slide back and forth so we can adjust our weights. Part of that slide, there's clamps, basically grab the rail. There's 4 of them, 2 on the front, in front of the axle, 2 in the back, behind the back axle. Pull our air nozzle, it sucks the pins in, then we slide the axle. The 2 front clamps on one on each side, they have come off of that rail. Not like off, there's a little bit of a gap. But all 4 pins that hold the axle in place are still fully engaged. So I took pictures of it and sent it to our safety guy. Our safety guy is a former DOT officer. We're chatting about it. It is determined that it's a problem, but it's still safe to drive as long as those pins stay fully engaged, which they are. We are currently in Oklahoma. I have got to drive all the way through Oklahoma. Oklahoma is notorious for being assholes. DOT, and their roads aren't the greatest. So with it back there bouncing around, something could happen. According to our safety officer, or safety guy, it is not an out of service thing, but this is Oklahoma, so who knows? Because I got to get all the way down there, unload, and then I don't know what's going to happen for on the way back.
So we'll see. And so will you. And we'll see you later. We were here 2.5 hours. I wouldn't have any idea because I'm pretty sure I napped through all of it. Getting down here this morning wasn't bad. There was 3 accidents in Oklahoma City. That was amazeballs. And then, of course, Fort Worth is just Fort Worth. About where I-35 Express ends is where all the traffic starts. So you can be assured of at least one slowdown, and we got, I don't know, 4 or 5. So, yeah, overall it was a lovely day. We got down here with a couple hours to spare though, so that is actually okay. I think I'm going to call that it for this week. I know this video is probably entirely too long, but whatever. We're getting ready to go home, and I just thought I could cram it all into one, you know? As it is, we've got like a load and a half to do, and then we'll be home. And so I think we'll just tell you about those at the start of next week whenever we come back from home time. So anything you'd like to add?
Like, share, subscribe.
And tell all your friends, but in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you, bye!